The magical system in the Aetherstorm Chronicles centers around a mystical energy called quintessence, which forms the very essence of magic itself. This system blends elements of ancient Egyptian mythology with cosmic phenomena to create a unique and intricate magical framework. Quintessence originates from the sun, traveling through space like cosmic rays until it reaches Earth. The planet's electromagnetic field deflects it, preventing direct contact with the surface. Instead, the moon reflects quintessence back to Earth, where it is absorbed. This celestial dance explains why many magical rituals are performed during the full moon, when quintessence is most abundant. In this system, quintessence is considered the fifth element, possessing immense power. It creates barriers between different realms of existence as it gradually dissolves into ether. Interestingly, the nature of the magic performed influences the quintessence itself. Evil purposes create dark, destructive quintessence, while good or neutral purposes result in pure quintessence. The narrative ties this magical energy to the ancient Egyptian god Heka, who personifies quintessence. Heka is described as one of the oldest gods, present at the creation of the universe and the source of power for other gods to create life. A key aspect of this magical system is the concept of a quintessent, a person with the rare ability to absorb, replicate, and amplify quintessence. There are 3 levels of quintessent gifts. The first is called the blessing. It is the most common, typically given to priests. It grants knowledge used to create spells, particularly to aid the deceased in the afterlife. The second is called the recognition, obtained through rigorous rituals. It bestows healing powers, the ability to invoke God's help, cast protective spells, and accelerated self-healing. Finally, we have the third, called the empowerment, the rarest gift of them all, given only once every 500 years. It includes all powers of the other gifts, plus the ability to generate quintessence. In the context of the Aetherstorm Chronicles, this magical system plays a crucial role. The Ministry of Psychical Defense uses it to address supernatural issues caused by tears in the ether, which are linked to a phenomenon called the Aetherstorm. The Ministry possesses an ether airship called the Divinity, which requires an empowered quintessent to function as a magical battery. This ship is reportedly the only known vehicle capable of traveling into the ether, making it invaluable for studying the ether storm and its effects. Many of the old Egyptian texts are the first to address quintessence, so they are reliable sources of information. The universe was created and given form by magical means, and it was magic that sustained both the visible and invisible worlds. The ancient Egyptians took this belief of supernatural energy, that which the novel calls quintessence, and personified it in the form of a god named Heka. Many of the ancient texts suggest that Heka was present at the creation of the world, making him one of the oldest gods of Egypt. He was the generative power that the gods drew upon to create life. So, if this Heka was such a prominent god, then why have we not heard of this character? We have all heard about Isis, Anubis, and Osiris. It is because Heka's presence was so pervasive as to make him almost invisible to the majority of Egyptologists. It is quite interesting to note that the author is drawing from actual Egyptian mythology here. So some of you might have learned something. Tesla St. Vrain's role as a quintessent with the empowerment gift plays an important role in the novel. Tesla, the protagonist of the Aetherstorm Chronicles, is a uniquely gifted individual in the novel's magical system. Her abilities include all powers granted by the blessing and recognition gifts, which likely include extensive magical knowledge, healing abilities, and the power to invoke divine assistance and cast protective spells. The unique ability to generate quintessence itself essentially makes her a living source of magical energy. This power alone would make her invaluable to any magical organization or practitioner. The capability to transport her physical body into the spirit world is a talent linked to Heka's role as the Lord of the Ka, the astral self in Egyptian mythology. To put it simply, Tesla can become Ghost by crossing the veil into the land of the dead. Since this realm is superimposed over the land of living, it allows her to interact with the material world, even when she is across the veil. Potentially other supernatural talents that she may have been born with, as the source material suggests that those chosen for the empowerment often possess additional innate abilities. Tesla's importance to the plot is further emphasized by Luther von Voss's special interest in her. As a member of the Ministry of Psychical Defense, von Voss likely recognizes Tesla's potential value in their efforts to study and combat the Aetherstorm phenomenon. Moreover, Tesla's abilities make her uniquely suited to operate the Divinity, the Ministry's Ether airship. As an empowered quintessence, she could serve as the magical battery or capacitor needed to power this extraordinary vehicle, enabling exploration of the ether itself. Her journey involves coming to terms with her extraordinary abilities, navigating the dangers and responsibilities that come with such power, and potentially playing a crucial role in understanding and addressing the supernatural threats facing her world. So pick up a copy of Tesla St. Vrain, The Power Within, and begin your own journey into this unique and magical world filled with horror and the paranormal that is set in a steampunk setting. It is available on Amazon and other book retailers. Thank you for watching.